He's a legend, for a reason. Welcome to Magic Trap, the place where icons come alive. Today we dive deep into the legacy of a man who didn't just fight, he rewrote the rules of motion. These are the top 10 most unforgettable Bruce Lee moments where power, precision, and pure genius collide. And trust me, you haven't seen anything yet. Number 10. The Ice Trap. The big boss.
So what? You're headed for the freezer.
We kick off this countdown in a place as cold as the stare Bruce gives his enemies. An ice factory, outnumbered, unarmed, but when the fists start flying, everything changes. He improvises, he strikes, he dominates. One poor guy even gets launched through a wall, Roadrunner style. And no, that's not a special effect. That's Bruce seriously, with sharp ice picks lying around everywhere. Was this really the smartest place to pick a fight with Bruce Lee? Big mistake. Massive. Number 9. Nunchuck Fight. Way of the Dragon.
Chinese Kung Fu.
Road. A city of history, beauty, and, apparently, really bad decision making. Bruce Lee arrives to help his family face off against the local mafia, but it's not long before he's lured into a shady back alley, surrounded and outnumbered. For most people, that's a death sentence. For Bruce, just a warm-up. He flips the scene instantly, attackers flying, bodies hitting the ground, and just when you think it's over, the mob boss makes one last move. Kill him, but don't use guns. Wait, what? No guns? Against Bruce Lee? Fine, that's their mistake. And then, out of nowhere, the nunchucks appear. No one knows how. No one asks why. All we know is, the moment he starts swinging, the fight is no longer fair. Number 8. The Underground Gauntlet. Enter the Dragon. Deep beneath the enemy's fortress, Bruce Lee infiltrates a hidden lair, a maze of shadows, steel, and secrets. He doesn't come for stealth, he comes for impact. Shirtless, focused, and impossibly fast, he cuts through wave after wave of henchmen like it's choreography. Choreographed by a storm, and with every enemy dropped he upgrades first a stick, then a metal rod, and finally, the return of the nunchucks. Each weapon feels like an extension of his own will. The more they send, the more brutal it becomes. And honestly, it's almost disappointing when they stop coming, because part of you wonders just how far could he have gone. Number 7. The Giant Duel. Game of Death. Oh, you know what time it is. The yellow jumpsuit, the stare, the silence before the storm. In one of the most iconic scenes from this posthumous classic, Bruce Lee goes head-to-head with a giant, literally. Standing at 7'2", basketball legend Kareem Abdul-Jabbar looms over Bruce, who barely reaches his chest. The size difference is ridiculous, the odds even worse. But Bruce doesn't back down. Instead, he adapts, turning Kareem's reach, height, and strength into weaknesses. With sharp timing and precise strikes, he breaks down the giant step by step, until the floor is covered in silence. Proof that size doesn't matter when your mind moves faster than your opponent's limbs. Number 6. Vengeance Unleashed. Enter the Dragon. Some fights are about skill. This one is personal.
Don't hit back.
On the grand stage of a martial arts tournament, Bruce Lee comes face to face with O'Hara, a bearded brute, scarred in the face and twisted in the soul. This is the man responsible for his sister's death. And Bruce isn't here for points. From the first strike, it's clear O'Hara never stood a chance. Lee dismantles him with flawless precision, never taking a single hit. It's clinical, almost poetic. But when O'Hara snaps and breaks the rules, Bruce doesn't just defend himself, he snaps. What follows isn't just a beating, it's an execution of rage and control. One strike for justice, another straight to his soul. 2 brains, no mercy. Number 5. The Russian Showdown. Fist of Fury. Vengeance always finds a target. This time, Bruce is hunting down the men responsible for his master's death, and his path leads straight to Petrov, a towering Russian brute in suspenders, with fists like bricks, and brains like bricks too, played by Robert Baker, one of Bruce's real-life Jeet Kune Do students. This fight is a wild mix of punishment and play. Bruce toys with him, dodging with ease, smirking mid-fight, his hands moving so fast they blur. Petrov swings with rage, Bruce answers with grace. And just when you think you've seen everything, Bruce bites his leg. Yes, bites. What martial art is that from? Doesn't matter. When Bruce Lee's writing the rules, anything goes.
So you want to see how good you are? Then you must be tired of living.
Number 4, Dojo Domination, Fist of Fury. This is the moment that flipped the script. No more sword fights, no more polite standoffs, just fists, fury, and one man walking into a hornet's nest like he owns it. After his master is mocked by a rival dojo, Bruce doesn't file a complaint. He shows up, alone, no backup, no mercy. And what follows? A single-handed demolition of an entire martial arts school. He moves like a human hurricane, spinning, kicking, destroying nunchucks, flying like they've got their own agenda. And yes, of course, he's shirtless. Would it really be Bruce Lee if he wasn't? By the time he's done, their egos are crushed, their pride is broken, and they're choking on the very words they dared to throw at him. Number 3. Both broken. The Big Boss. Some battles aren't about skill, they're about soul. Bruce Lee plays a man bound by an oath of non-violence, a promise made in honor and broken in blood. When the man responsible for his family's murder stands before him, there's no more holding back. This isn't just a fight, it's judgment, dodging blades, crushing bones. Bruce unleashes every ounce of fury he's tried to suppress, and just when his enemy thinks he has a chance, Bruce deflects a flying knife and drives his fingers straight into the man's chest. No hesitation, no forgiveness. The final strike drains him, and when it's over, Bruce collapses, not from injury, but from the weight of what he's just done.
You have offended my family, and you have offended the Shaolin Temple.
Number 2, the Mirror Duel. Enter the Dragon. This is the image that defined a legend. Bruce Lee, bleeding, scratched, furious. In the climax of his most iconic film, he faces off against Mr. Han, the villain with a clawed hand and no soul to speak of. The battle is brutal. Each slash cuts deeper, not just into Bruce's flesh, but into cinema history. And then, it gets surreal. Mr. Han disappears into a hall of mirrors, hoping illusion can beat instinct. But Bruce doesn't fight with fear, he fights with clarity. Shattering glass, shattering deception, until only one image remains. The real one. And Bruce doesn't miss. Number 1, the Colosseum Clash, Way of the Dragon. This isn't just a fight. This is mythology, caught on film. At the top of our list stands the ultimate East versus West showdown, Bruce Lee versus Chuck Norris. Inside the ancient walls of the Roman Colosseum, it's not just the setting, it's the silence, the tension, the slow electric build-up. Bruce doesn't just attack, he studies, taunts, adapts. Every move is precise, every breath calculated. And under the gaze of a stray cat, yes, a cat, two warriors test each other's limits with no referee, no rules, and no escape. It's brutal, raw, personal. But in the end, as Lee delivers the final strike, there's no celebration, just respect, because when legends collide, even victory comes with a bow. Asterisk, he wasn't just a fighter. He was philosophy in motion. From the ice-cold streets of the Big Boss, Olam Silencius du Colosseum, Bruce Lee left behind more than films. He carved a legacy into time itself. His moves were fast, his impact eternal. If you felt that energy, if you believe the dragon still roars, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Magic Trap, where legends never die, they just reload.